For those situations where an existing structure is not available or suitable to moor the JetDock, a standalone mooring system must be utilized. Generally, for those instances where standalone mooring cubes are required, they are typically attached to the docking system at the JetDock production facility. In the event that the standalone mooring cubes are shipped separately, they are best attached to the dock while the dock is still on land. Always position the mooring cubes as far apart as possible for the greatest mooring stability. A water depth of less than 40 inches. The only exception to this rule are standalone mooring systems attached to boat-class docks with buoyancy beams. In order to allow for proper drive-on, standalone systems must be located in water no deeper or shallower than 40 inches. A tidal or water fluctuation of less than 12 inches. Wave and wake conditions of less than 12 inches. Seafloor composition must allow for a minimum 36-inch penetration. Penetration of less than 36 inches is not recommended for adequate mooring stability. Additional standalone cubes may be added to your system in the event that sufficient seafloor penetration is not attained. The larger the craft, the more standalone tide managers are required. Consult with JetDock's trained sales personnel to determine minimum requirements. Consult your craft's operational guide to determine the minimum water depth for safe operation. Select a mooring location that is free of obstructions with sufficient water depth for proper craft operation. Anchor the dock in this general area. The dock may now be used as a work platform to assist in the installation of the standalone Tide Manager mooring system. Begin by inserting the steel pole down through the mooring cube sleeve. Check that the pole is level, then sledge it into the seafloor. Periodically verify during the sledging operation that the pole is true vertical. As previously mentioned, standalone poles must be driven into the seafloor a minimum of 36 inches, and the top of the pole should extend approximately 36 inches above the surface of the JetDock. Install all remaining steel poles in the same fashion. Position the PVC casing next to the pole with one end firmly against the seafloor. Mark the height of the steel pole on the casing and custom cut the casing to match the pole. Slide the PVC casing over the steel pole and position it 1 inch lower than the top of the steel. Drill a 9/64 inch pilot hole through both the PVC casing and the steel pole, approximately 1/2 inch down from the top edge of the casing. Secure the casing to the pipe by tapping in the nail provided. Complete the pole installation by covering the top of the pole with the PVC cap provided, making sure to completely cover the nail head. Install the remaining PVC casings in the same fashion. Your JetDock is now ready for use. Proceed to the proper use and maintenance section of this video.